Okay, so this last piece that we're going to look at is how we find a limit when we have to use a common denominator. So it's another algebraic method, and you use it when you have complex fractions. So like if I have the limit as x approaches 0 of 1 over 5 plus x minus 1/5 all over x. So this is a complex fraction because you have a fraction within a fraction. So it's considered a complex fraction. So what we need to do first is get a common denominator of this top part of the fraction. So the denominator of x I'm just going to keep like that. So up here, to get the common denominator, you can do what I always call the butterfly method. So you're going to multiply here. So you get 5. You're going to multiply this diagonal, so you get minus 1 times 5 plus x. And the denominator, you multiply these two together. So I have 5 times 5 plus x. And then you simplify. So what you have to be careful of, and where the most mistakes are made, is right here. You have 5. This negative sign has to go to both of these. So it's minus 5 minus x over 5 times 5 plus x all over x. So then this 5 minus 5 is going to cancel. So I have negative x over 5 times 5 plus x over x. And I still have a complex fraction. So what I can do now that I have this simplified, this is a simplified version of this, what I can do when I take in a fraction divided by something, that's the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. So I'm going to multiply, instead of having dividing by x, I'm going to multiply by 1 over x. And when I do that, then this numerator x and this denominator x cancel, and I'm just left with negative 1 over 5 times 5 plus x, and you're taking the limit as x approaches 0. So if I plug 0 in there, I get negative 1 over 5 times 5, or negative 1/25, which I normally write as a fraction. On Canvas, you'll have to put it in as a decimal. So that's using a common denominator. If you're not sure about the algebra I did here, I'll attach a help video of how to find a common denominator of fractions.